My people. Hi, it's me, Jess. Hopefully you guys can see me and hear me okay. We're here. We're getting ready to do one question reading. So this is for my subscribers. It's pay what you can if you're a subscriber. If you are a member of this channel, one of my light beans, and you're growing and glowing with me on the channel, on the member side of the channel, then you know what to do. It's tier 1 gets one question free. Tier 2, radiant light beans get light bean sprouts. Tier 1 get one question. Radiant light beans tier 2 get 2 questions, and luminous light beans tier 3 get 3 questions. So I am ready for you all, my babies. I'm gonna get my candle lit. All the information on how to do a live reading with me right now is in the description of the video, so that is where you will go to get all of the deets. Okay, all the deets are in the description of the video. We're just straight on YouTube, so there's no middleman here, i.e. a streaming service. It's just me and you, boo. It's just me and you. So yeah, how is everybody? Let me get my self situated. And if you guys just want to come in and chitty chat and not do a reading and just ask me other questions or talk about your lives, that's cool too. Whatever goes and flows. I'll be on here for a little bit. So while I do some Palo Santo. And how is everybody? Today, this is my second week in Portuguese class. So I am getting a little bit more adjusted to the schedule. Last week was rough. This week is a little bit better, I think, easing into it a little bit more. Thankfully, I had learned a bit of Portuguese before taking this class, y'all, because to be honest with you, I think if I was like beginner and I didn't know any Portuguese whatsoever, had not taken any Portuguese class or done any tutoring or anything, I would probably be so lost, because we're going through so much information in such a really quick amount of time, like just cramming all of it in. It's like taking like a whole semester's worth of a language class, or 2 semesters worth of a language class in 3 months. So it's a lot in a very short amount of time. It's kind of crazy. Also, you all, the fall reset special is still going on. So if you are wanting to book the fall reset special with me, I would love for you guys to do so. It's available on MyTaropist.com. And there's also information in the channel. If you go to the channel homepage, I guess, of this YouTube channel, there's a link there and you guys can see more information about the fall reset special. It's a special spread that I've created for this fall season that's coming up and the last months of the year. And then there's a soul work guide. I'm calling it the soul work guide that goes along with it as a companion piece. And it just enhances, deepens the reading for you, because it gives you tools to integrate what we go through in that reading, and also things for you to reflect on for the rest of the year, tools like DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy skills that you can incorporate. There's also affirmations. There's all kinds of good stuff in there. You can buy that separately. It's $7 for just the soul work guide, and if you add it onto your fall reset reading, it's $4. So and then all of my light bean members, another perk of being a member of this channel, everybody who is a member of this channel gets a free copy of the soul work guide. And if you are a member and you're on, hopefully you guys will let me know if you were able to download your soul work guide and if you like it. So yay. And then if you're a luminous light being tier 3, you can get also a 20% discount on the reading and the soul work guide for free. So it's a super great deal. and it's on sale right now through the month of September. Also, proceeds from all personal readings booked, private readings booked through my website, MyTaropist.com, for the month of September are going to be donated towards organizations that are working towards suicide prevention. So yeah, that's all my announcements, y'all. Is anybody out there? Say hi. Don't be shy. You don't have to book a reading, but you can come on in and chitty chat with me too. That's all. It's all good too. Don't be shy. I see an audience, but there's like nobody talking. Hey, FG, light being FG, a luminous, a light being in the house. FG, you're gonna be number one on my list, boo. How are you? Did you also, speaking of, did you get your soul work guide? Did you get it? Did you get the code? Don't tell anybody what it is. It's a secret. But did you get the code? I put a post for members only. Hopefully you got the code and you were able to download the soul work guide as well. I'm hoping. So you get 3 questions because you're a tier 3 luminous light being, baby. How you doing? I guess some lip gloss are popping. You don't know how to do that. Okay, it's so in the posts, the channel posts, hopefully you have notifications on. It should have popped up as a notification for you as a member, the post. But if not, go to the post section of the or I don't know if there's a members only tab on the channel. But there's a post. It's a post and it gives you the code. And all you do is and I have a link directly to the guide in the comments. So just click the link. It takes you directly to the guide. And then you go like you're going to order it. You put the code in and it ends up being free. So yeah, that's how you do it. So hit me with your questions, boo. You get 3. I'll put you number 1. And I'm going to do timestamps for you all. So everyone will get a timestamp after. So you can go back to watch your reading later. Whether you are, going to the bathroom or stepped out of the room when I do, or if you just want to watch it back again. And I'm going to open PayPal just in case as well. Good Lord, my hair is a mess, y'all. The humidity of it all. How is everybody? Let me go into here. So I don't know if you heard, FG, this is my 2nd week in Portuguese class. And it's a lot, but I think I'm getting a little bit more used to it. Like the schedule, I should say. Not really so much Portuguese, but the schedule. No, it's all coming together. I need to spend more time studying. Okay. So first question for FG. FG and special person. The current energy for FG and his special person. How have you been, FG? Yeah, I know. There's people watching, but it's very strange. I find that kind of strange to like. I mean, it makes more sense when it's like in all signs, because people want to hear their reading. But when people are just like lurking, I mean, it's cool. It's fine. I don't mind it. I just am like, say hi, say something. You don't have to get a reading, but come chat with us. We don't bite. We're friendly over here. Just loves all y'all. Like truly, it's all good. I would love to say hi to you. and chat with you for a minute. Hi, Shirley from the UK. Where in the UK are you, boo? Hi, Shirley. Okay. Oh, let me get you a timestamp, FG. 10:10. Okay. I'm in the Azores, Shirley. Azores. I'm in Azores. You're in Surrey, in Southwest. Okay. I've never been there. Is it a good place to visit? Should I put it on my bucket list? Let me know. I'm looking for more places to add to the travel list, you know? All right. This is for FG. What is the current energy for him and his special person? All right. FG. What's the current energy for FG and his special person? Sometimes it takes them. I've only been on for a minute, FG. It takes a minute sometimes for the crowd to warm up, you know, folks to come on in. It's also the middle of the workday for people a lot of people in the US anyway. For Shirley, she should be off of work, hopefully if she has a daytime job. Because she's only a couple hours ahead of me. I think 1 or 2. All right, so I don't know if this person you're dealing with has water in their chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know, FG. It kind of looks a little bit like someone's a little bit slow, possibly, potentially, to open up emotionally. On the bottom, I have the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. But the overall general energy that came out for you is the 5 of Cups and the Devil. I'm going to clarify that Devil energy. Could also be here that someone is taking their time to commit. I don't know if there's been an offer of commitment that's been made at some point with regard to this connection, but with the Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the 2 of Swords, either someone is just like really slow to open up emotionally, really slow to commit to something, or they're giving something a lot of thought with regard to if they want to accept an offer of commitment or they want to commit. So it's kind of feeling like something there's either a block or there's something there that's causing this person to be really hesitant or slow to like open up in that capacity. So let's see what's going on with this Devil energy, though. Is it feels like something is looming. Maybe there's something that's not being said that's kind of looming there in that energy that's causing a lot of disappointment, or like somebody's still feeling hurt from this Devil energy, whether that be someone. Well, that's why I'm going to clarify, because that could be a couple of different things, FG. Let's see. Tell me, why is the Devil here? Sunny D. Sunny D's got solar energy. What's good, Sunny D? Hi. Another light beam, baby. All right, FG and their SP. Tell me more about this Devil energy. So this is why, I love to do you versus them readings, because it really helps to separate the energies of the two people, FG. So when we combine the two, it's a little bit challenging to differentiate between who's feeling this particular way and who's feeling this particular way, because somebody in this connection is feeling like there was either some kind of secret or lie or something that was being like concealed or hidden that is causing the other person some sort of like sadness, a feeling or sense of sadness still with regard to that. So it kind of feels like maybe there was some kind of an incident or injury of some kind, or maybe there was like a secret that was revealed at some point, and somebody is feeling sort of like, slighted or hurt, or like that was they're still feeling the sting emotionally from that, which I feel like is causing there to be this hesitancy to really open themselves up emotionally. So I'm not sure if that's you. I'm not sure if that's them. I mean, the devil energy can be a number of things, right? So I don't feel like it's lust. And that's what I wanted to clarify. If there was like, oh, there's passion, there's lust there. This is feeling like some sort of clandestine or like, ooh, affair, whatever. But it's feeling like it's more to do with secrecy or lies or deception with that high priestess clarifying that energy. It can also be, addiction. It can be struggle with addiction or some sort of debilitating or thoughts or behaviors, okay, that are causing someone to act in a way that is not very healthy. So that can be also like someone maybe was hiding that someone feels. This is somebody's feelings right now. Someone's coming from someone in this energy is like in a very emotional place right now. Like the emotions are more heightened. That's why I like to differentiate, because it does feel like there's somebody here. Maybe you guys are at a distance from each other, but somebody here looks like they're ready to commit. They're ready for something solid and stable. They want to move the connection forward. They're, wishing for this, but there's somebody here at the same time that's like really guarded and holding their guard up and is feeling like, I need to proceed with caution. Like somebody's coming in with passion. Somebody's coming in holding that cup of love, wanting to have a conversation that's, where they're, confessing feelings, expressing themselves emotionally, whereas the other person is very, very guarded and closed off right now, right? And that's due to some sort of like perceived injury is kind of what it's feeling like. That all goes back to something that was concealed, or something that someone hid, or someone is feeling like somebody lied to them or deceived them in some kind of way, or held something back and wasn't really forthcoming. Okay. So they're still in this energy of, I'm still stuck on that. You know what I mean? Somebody is really still stuck on that. Are there not feelings there? I don't know if there aren't feelings. It feels like there are, but somebody is just super protective, super guarded, very much like, no, I can't be hurt like that again. Someone is feeling hurt. Someone's feeling victimized in this connection. Okay. And again, it all goes back to some sort of perceived lie or deception. Okay. Or someone withholding information or withholding something. Okay. So that's what I got on that. I don't know whose energy is who, because I didn't separate the two, but that's the energy. So there is possibility to come out of that 5 of Cups energy, but it's feeling like what needs to happen is like an open conversation and some healing, like apology. Someone might be still looking for, with that Page of Cups, like an apology or forgiveness or something like that, or heartfelt open communication, but somebody is very guarded and very blocked. In fact, someone may have even blocked the other, or is just taking their time to like really open up. So take it as it resonates for you, my boo. That's what I got on that. How are you doing, Sunny D? It's in the countryside and beautiful. Oh, that's what I love, Shirley. You're speaking my language, girl. I'm gonna have to. All right, I'm adding Surrey to my list then. I love country, beauty, nature, all of that. Farms, aminals, birds chirping, green grass, flowers, trees. Give me some. SP caused the breakdown. I brought the sting, and now no contact. Oh man. SP knows what they did. I'm sorry, boo. Oh, as a light beam, just put it in the chat. That's all you got to do, boo. And depending on which tier you're at, so if you're tier 3, luminous light beam, then you get 3 questions. If you're a radiant light beam, you get 2. And if you are a sprout, tier 1, you get 1. And if you are a subscriber and you're not a member of the channel, it's pay what you can. So you can do Super Chat, you can do PayPal, you can do Cash App, you can do Venmo. Any of those are available, and all of that's in the description. So for subscribers, non-members, it's pay what you can. So anything from 99 cents on up. And then if you are a member, it's free. And you get however many questions you get, depends on which tier you're at. Okay, Sunny D. FG, that was your first one. You get 2 more. But I will, if you want, I can go ahead and do Sunny D real quick, and then I will come back to you if you want to think a little bit more about some additional questions. So 2020 for you, Sunny D. Okay, a new Cancerian. Which tier are you, Sunny D? I don't know if you're 1, 2, or 3. Actually, I'm going to switch over to here. Tier 2. Okay, so you get 2 questions. So we'll flip flop around you and FG until I get all of your questions done. And anyone else, if you're not a member but you're a sub, it's pay what you can, and all that's in the description. Everything's in the description. Just read the description. It's give you all the deets. All right, so you can also hold for the next one. So like you get this, we do this every month for y'all. So, but I will come on multiple times this month. This won't be my only time. So if you want to hold, if you remember and you're like, I have 3 questions, but I don't want to ask them all during one live, you can hold it and then ask them during a future live if you want. That's cool too. Okay, advice and feelings for a new Cancer. Okay. Advice and feelings for the new Cancer. Okay, so what is this new Cancerian's feelings? Okay. You know what? If you want me to do it for you privately, I can do that too. Just email me. You're a luminous light beam, so that's cool. All right, so this is for Sunny D and the Cancerian. Advice and feelings. Sunny D. Okay. What are those new Cancerian's feelings for Sunny D? Oh my. Okay. Well, you got the 2 of Cups, so the feelings are mutual. If you're questioning like how do they feel about you, there's definitely mutual feelings there. They could, this could be potentially the beginnings of a soulmate connection for you with this person when they're feeling the same. Whatever you're throwing down, they're throwing down back at you, boo. See that? You guys are simpatico. Okay, so definitely mutual feelings with that Ace of Cups between you. In this particular deck, I look at the 2 of Cups a lot like the beginnings of a soulmate connection, especially with the fact that the Ace of Cups is in the imagery there. So it's feeling like a new love where the feelings are mutual, the vibes are mutual, you're seeing eye to eye, whatever you're feeling, they're feeling as well. It has the makings to be a really, really beautiful connection. I don't know if somebody here, I don't know if somebody here is recently out of or just has just left another connection. I don't want to dig too deep into that, but I don't know if one of you is kind of has been struggling with some emotional issues lately. I don't know also if there's like distance between the 2 of you. Sometimes 8 of Cups is that, but usually for me, it's like somebody has recently lost a love. Tell me more about this new Cancerian's feelings for Sunny D. Oh, you have Shirley. Am I picking up on your energy? Okay. Let's see. What are this new Cancerian's feelings for Sunny D? Wow, this Cancer is very watery. This Cancerian person is very watery. I don't know if they also potentially have Pisces in their chart as well. I think they honestly, boo. Okay, so you have the High Priestess, right? So I don't know if they actually, it kind of feels like, they, it kind of feels like there's an energy a little bit here of wanting to kind of rush in, but then holding themselves back, if that makes sense. It may feel like you have a very deep spiritual connection, or they may sense that about you too. Like, wow, this is a very strong spiritual connection between us, as well as emotional connection that we're developing here. But there's also a thing of them being very secretive or shy. So I don't know if you're picking up that, but the High Priestess, and then with the the Hermit, not the Hierophant, the Hermit and the Knight of Swords, like, they're kind of keeping their cards close to their chest. Like, there's feelings developing strongly, but they're also maybe playing it a little bit cool, or acting a little bit shy, or a little bit reserved. They may not be telling you everything that they're starting to feel for you, but it's definitely mutual. Okay. I do think that they really want this to grow with you. I feel like they hold you in high regard. Like, there's respect here. I'm not seeing any sort of icky, weird behavior or like bad intentions. But I am seeing a lot of kind of secrecy and sort of maybe shyness, maybe not wanting to like really, really express all of their feelings quite yet, kind of trying to temper their feelings, kind of trying to bide their time a little bit before they fully open up. So, but they're very curious about you. Like, they really want to get to know you more. They want to kind of, learn all about you, want to really work on building also probably like a foundation of friendship with you. There's a lot of good stuff here. I think that they're just like, I'm glad you asked, because this is definitely giving the energy of somebody who's feels a lot, like maybe quickly, but is not gonna, like, you wouldn't know it. They're holding their cards very close to their chest. They're being very like secretive and quiet about it, and really wanting to kind of take their time before like fully opening up. But definitely the feelings are developing and they're there. They may still have another person in their energy, or you might, I'm not sure. Not that they're necessarily entertaining that person. It feels like maybe somebody has recently left the picture. And so, I think that maybe a little bit, to be honest, like why they're kind of trying to temper their feelings. Like, they don't want to rush into something like too quickly, or you might not. So I might be picking up on yours or their energy. Okay. On that one. So let's see what the advice is for you. I Chihuahua. Okay. Okay. What's the advice for Sunny D regarding this Cancerian? What's the advice for Sunny D regarding this Cancerian? Sunny D. What's the advice? Aww. Okay, Sunny D. Okay. Do you have Leo in your chart, or do they? Or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Case Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn has been coming out quite a lot too. And so much water. There's so much water energy. Good Lord. And Leo is coming through too. Oh, you're a Leo sign. You know, you're a Leo and a Cancer. Oh my God. My heart. If you know anything about Jess, you know that's okay. Anyways, girl, that can be a really beautiful match. It can also be a challenging match sometimes, but I think with the Leo female Cancer male could be really good. I mean, it can be a very good long-term match. And what I'm getting is like I can see this definitely moving towards the 10 of cups for real. Like you're going from the ace to the 10 real quick, right? There's nothing in between there. But as you did say, there was the 2 and then the 8. So uh I do think that this definitely has a great potential for for a long-term loving relationship. You do have also the 6 of cups is what came out. So 6 of cups, I would that's why I needed to also clarify what was underneath that. And so it's not feeling to me like that 6 of cups energy is past energy, but it could be this is like a past life soulmate connection that's resurfacing in this timeline. It could very well be just there's a lot of love there. With the 6 of cups, not always the past. It's an energy of nurturing. It's an energy. Sometimes when I get the 6 of cups in a new love reading like this, that feels like it has really great potential for long term. It means that there's a closeness, there's a familiarity with this person. Like you may feel like you've known them for a really long time, even if you've just met recently, right? So you've got beautiful energy with the 2 of cups, the 6 of cups, the ace of cups, the 10 of cups, boo. And so the reason I asked about the Taurus for Capricorn energy and the Leo energy is because you also have the Strength card, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. It feels like, I don't know if this person is a father, has kids at all, or pet kids, but it's feeling like this is a very loyal person, someone who would be loyal, someone who would be stable and committed. Take your time. I don't feel that you should rush into this. And especially because it does feel like someone's a little bit like not guarded so much as just kind of quiet or a little shy, a little private, a little, I don't want to say too much too soon kind of an energy. But I think you guys have both kind of very quickly like connected and feel that sense of closeness in a very short period of time. And I'm not going to say it scares anybody because I'm not seeing an energy of fear, but that can be a little bit like, oh, a little bit intimidating. Okay, let me slow down. Let me take my time a little bit before I just like jump into this, particularly if somebody did recently feel disappointed. And it feels like that might have been the Cancerian person because it was the Queen of Cups, but that doesn't necessarily mean that. Maybe just doesn't want to set themselves up for disappointment, like open up themselves emotionally just to be abandoned or to be, disappointed. So it looks really good. Like this looks really, really good, Sunny D. So I'd say fingers, toes, and everything crossed for y'all for sure. But there's a lot of water, which can be dangerous. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot of water. So be careful with that. That means somebody in this connection is very emotional. So, and is very sensitive and feels things very deeply. So be careful with that. But that's what I got for you, boo. Auron. Thanks for that, boo. Thanks for telling people to hit that thumbs up. Yes, Cancerians are very intuitive as well. It's true. And with the High Priestess there and all that water, for sure. I do feel like it feels like you guys have definitely like connected spiritually as well as emotionally and all of that. Let me see. Whew, sorry, it is hot in her. Oh, okay. That's right, FG. He's a Cancer rising and a Scorpio moon. FG is, so he knows of what he speaks. Water's signs, can be very in our feels for sure. So FG, you want to do those other questions privately? Let me know. And then Auron, so what we're doing today, I would love to read for you on that for sure, boo. You're in no contact and haven't tried, but you have a feeling he's going to come back. Oh, okay, Shirley. It could very well be. They tend to come back once you forget about them, you know? That's when they tend to come back. The second you release it and you forget about them and you stop thinking about them, that's when they tend to come back around. So here's what we're doing if you guys are just joining. So it's for my members, my channel members, it's tier 1 gets 1 question free, tier 2 gets 2 questions free, tier 3 gets 3 questions free. And for my subscribers, if you're a subscriber of the channel, it is pay what you can. So all of that info is in the description of the video. So it's anything from 99 cents up. So whatever you can pay per question is what we're doing. So if you want a reading, it's all that info is in the description. So you can do super chat, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. I am not doing free readings. I will not do free readings anymore because that I've done years and years of free readings and I hundreds of thousands of hours of free readings. No more, because the last couple of times I've come on, people have been I've encountered some very rude individuals. People get very entitled and unfortunately ruin that for everybody. I've done so many giveaway readings, so many hours of free content on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on all the things, free 1 question reading, draws, all kinds of stuff. But I no longer can do that because my energy and my time is very important for me to manage well. And people have been very rude. Some people, unfortunately, have ruined it for other folks, coming on and me giving them free readings and them being really just being jerks. So I'm not doing it anymore. I would love to out of the kindness of my heart, but Jess has more than paid her dues, y'all. So anything from 99 cents up is all I'm asking. It's not much. So, but I wanted, so energy exchange, but all the info's in the description. And if you do something like Venmo or Cash App, let me know. Usually I get a notification, but just in case. Oh, thanks, FG. There's readers on here, y'all, that are charging like $80 for 1 question reading on a live. That's not even an exaggeration. I think that's ridiculous. $30, $80. I won't do that to y'all. I think that's really unfair. If you do a personal reading with me too, like anyone will tell you, if you book a reading on my website, MyTaropist.com, I really give over and above. I'm very generous with my time and my energy with everybody that I read for. And I try to make it, as fair as possible and worth every one of your hard-earned pennies. But yeah, I won't ever do that to y'all. There's a particular reader whose name shall not be named who charges $300 for a 1 question reading on a live like this for like 5-10 minutes. That's crazy. That's totally insane. So I would never do that to y'all. Yeah. People think sometimes, FG, I think because they have like a big following or whatever, or lots of subscribers, that for some reason their ratings and their time and their energy is more valuable than readers with smaller channels. And I think that's also stupid. Like, just because someone has a smaller channel does not mean that they're not just as good, if not even a more connected reader. So I just, people, I don't know, it's cuckoo bananas. I understand, like, if they were to charge less, then maybe they would get too many and it would be overwhelming. So that I do understand, but still I could never in my, like, what I would do is I just say I'm only doing this many and then I have to cut it off. If that were the case, I would never charge that much. That's crazy. Hey, Elle Reads Tarot channel. You know, girl. Janet, so let's say tarot. That's so funny. And now here come the readers. My fellow readers can co-sign. I know Elle and Janet get it. How y'all doing? Actually, Elle, is it Elle or Ellie? I don't know if I know your channel, boo. I'm gonna have to check you out. But there's another one of my light bean babies. Janet, do you have a question for me, boo? Whichever tier you're at. So, and there's another one, Mojo Jojo. How you doing? L? Okay, L. So the way we're doing it, my light bean babies, for my members, if you're a member of the channel, it's tier 1 light bean sprouts, 1 question. Tier 2 radiant light beans, 2 questions. Tier 3 luminous light beans, 3 questions. So I'm all ready for you guys. Sweaty Betty and ready. Ready, Sweaty Betty. Oh, okay. So highly, very moisturized, y'all. Ooh. Okay. Girl, you've been manifesting that phone call. All right. Listen, hasn't it been, didn't we say he was gonna hit you up? All right then. Let's see how he feels about you now. Said maybe. All right, Janet, got you on here. You're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder wall. I don't know why wonder wall came to my head, girl, but I don't know if that means anything to you. All right, 4202 for Janet. I'm going to put timestamps on this video after. So if you guys want to go back and watch your reading, you may. No, I'm going to do this deck for you. Okay, switching it up. All right, this is for Janet. How does Ryan feel about Janet now? How does Ryan feel about Janet now? Oh, on your channel, what do you do? Do you do all signs, individual signs, pick a cards, collectives? Like, what's your specialty, boo? I'm going to go check you out. All right, this is for Janet. This is for Janet and Ryan. Janet and Ryan. Janet and Ryan. Janet and Ryan. Okay. How does Ryan feel about Janet now? Oh. You're gonna be the one that saves me. We have Taurus energy, Leo energy, Scorpio energy. Ooh, okay. Well, I think that Mr. Ryan, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, it looks like Mr. Ryan has gone through like some kind of massive change and transformation. He may be ready now for a new beginning with you. The Death card, Scorpio energy, to the Fool, to the Strength card, Leo energy. Like he's overcome something, some kind of challenge, difficult season. You know, I'm not going to clarify necessarily the Strength card, but he's definitely feeling, I feel, stronger for whatever this massive change and transformation and growth period that he's recently experienced. And I feel like whatever this 3 of Swords energy was between the two of y'all, like whatever that heartbreak and pain, like he's kind of wanting to move past that and grow, like he's grown from it. And wanting to let that go and release it, like make amends. Sometimes that can be not getting over something, not wanting to, but I don't feel that in this case. It actually does really feel like the literal reverse of the Three of Swords, which is like letting that go, letting the pain of the past go. Or you are, both of you. But the Empress is there, the Queen of Pentacles. You, Mom? I think so. So there's something there that I feel like he was craving about your like mothering, nurturing energy, your feminine energy, your divine feminine energy that he, is drawn to. So tell me more about the Empress. So I'm not seeing necessarily that he's like wanting to jump into maybe some kind of a commitment here, but it does feel like he has, again, there's been a lot of change and transformation, wanting a fresh start, wanting to sort of release the past and whatever the pain and hurt was from the past. He's overcome a lot. He's come a long way. I feel like there's something about, again, like your nurturing, grounded, stable energy that he's craving. There is sort of here, though, a feeling of wanting to kind of, I feel like, slowly like take his time to like rebuild or move forward, or maybe it's just taking a really long time for you guys to reconnect or for him to open up emotionally to you. There's still a feeling of sadness here, or maybe he just has some regrets for how things went in the past. So maybe how he let you down or how he let himself down. There's a feeling in a sense of like, I regret the past. So there's a lot of that sense of regret. It's not like the past has completely left the call. You know what I mean? The past is not left, but I do feel like there's a feeling in a sense of I want to kind of make things right, or I have a regret around what happened in the past, right? So tell me more really quickly about how Ryan feels. Let me see. What does Ryan want at this time? What does he want now? I also feel too like he's missed you. Like with the Four of Cups here, and the Five of Cups, it's giving, and with that King of Cups and the Empress, like it's feeling like he's like there has been a sense of like missing you. Like something feels like there's without you, with the absence of you, like something's missing, Janet and Ryan. What does he want now? What does Ryan want with Janet? I feel like he's struggling to kind of have the right words to say. There's a sense of him, like if he's gone quiet, I don't know if it's because there's something he's like still afraid to tell you, some truth that he's afraid to share, or if he's like still kind of stuck in his head on what to say or how to say it. I'm not crazy about that Ace of Swords reverse, Eight of Swords energy, but I feel like there's a sense of like wanting closure with the World card as well, on whatever happened in the past. Again, there's that energy. But I feel like he's kind of trying to figure out like where do we go from here? Wanting the new beginning with that full energy after having some kind of closure with you. But then again, a lot of confusion still in his mind and in his heart about where do we go from here? What do I say? How do we move forward? So he's still kind of a little bit stuck in his head, a little bit confused, not really clear on the path forward. There may be a desire for sure to be with you, but in the long term, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, like he can't quit you completely, But I do feel like there's an energy that he's kind of exhibiting where he feels the weight and responsibility that a commitment with you would bring. I'm reading a lot more than I should right now, but like he kind of feels the weight of what committing to you would mean, right? So he doesn't take that lightly. He's taking that quite seriously, and that may have something to do with you being a mom, because the Four of Cups did come out to clarify the Empress, but I'm not going to dig too deep into that on this, but it is feeling like he's a little bit unclear on how to proceed, but he does know he wants closure from the past. He wants to move forward, clean slate of it all, and there's a missing you and there's a regret around the way that things, the way things happened before. So he definitely feels like he's gone through some kind of major change and transformation, again, overcome a lot, and really was missing your energy for sure, and wanting to kind of, I don't want to say make things right, but wanting to get closure, wanting to feel, not have that sort of looming over him, whatever happened between the two of you, right? So yeah, I think give him some time to kind of get clear. No, Jojo, it's not too late. Oh, did you make an offer to him? If you made an offer to him, I kind of feel like I'll just be real, the energy that I picked up on that was more of like, it feels a little too soon for him, right? Like he wants to have this new beginning, he wants to get closure on the past, and he's missing you, and he was missing your energy and all of that. But I think an offer feels a little bit overwhelming and to him and his energy. So that might make him shut down a little bit and be like closed off again. I think ease into that. I think, you know what I mean? It feels like that's too soon for him. It feels like it feels like pressure, like he's feeling pressured by that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, girl. But yeah, I think like be easy on it. Go easy on it. I'm hearing the Adele song. Go easy on me, baby. I was still a child, whatever. I'm still whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, wait, we just reconnected. Hold on, wait, I'm not ready for offers yet. Let me just yeah, I think that kind of put him in a weird space. But he's slow. Yeah. Is he a Taurus? Or what's his sign? Or you're a Taurus. What's his sign though? I don't know if I know that. It's not too late, Mojo Jojo. You get a question. He's a Taurus too. Okay. Oh man. Oh, no wonder, girl. That's tough. Y'all are some slow movers in my experience with y'all, males especially. All fixed signs I feel like are a little bit like that. Like it takes a little bit of time, but once they make the decision or the commitment, then they're good. They're loyal. It just sometimes takes a minute for it to cook, Oh, Pisces and Venus. Oh, Venus Pisces. Hey, Angel Rains. Okay, Angel Rains. Hey, Heather. Oh, that's okay, girl. We're just chitty chatting and all this stuff, we're just hanging out. Subs and members. Just kicking it. Feels like the weekend, but it's Monday. I don't know why it feels like the weekend. Because it's like I'm hanging with y'all. We're just kicking it. It's good to see you, boo. Brittany X. Yes, questions are still open. So, Mojo Jojo, I'm putting you up next. And then I think I had like a Cash App come through. You can still get on the list. I'm trying to get all my members in first, but I'm gonna check and see. I think it was Javon. Where's Javon? Oops, wrong thing. I opened the wrong window. All right, Mojo Jojo's next, and then I'm not sure which tier you all are at. I know couple of your tiers, but not all of them. So if you are a radiant or luminous tier 2 or tier 3, you get 2 questions for tier 2 and 3 for tier 3, but you can also hold those over if you want to wait for a future live to do them. I will definitely be doing more of these in this month of September, so that's for sure. So if you guys want to hold for a future one, you can as well. That's also acceptable. So yeah, Javon, you'll be next. So I got JoJo, then I got Javon. Oh, you're 3, Janet? Okay. Then I'll come back to you, and I'll do JoJo's real quick and I'll come right back to you, girl. Okay, JoJo wants to know the good coming for the rest of September. Unless you want to hold yours, you know what I mean? It's either which way. Okay, 55 for JoJo. All right, JoJo. What's that new yummy good coming for JoJo for the rest of September? Also for my light bean babies, all y'all. If you missed the post, because I think some of you guys are missing the post in the members only post that I'm doing for y'all. I just put one up a couple of days ago. That's the information on how to get your soul work guide. So if you've missed it, I'm doing a fall reset reading. It's a special that I'm doing just for the fall season. I'm going to start doing these quarterly, and it's a very special reading that I created this spread just for Q4 for this season, for the end of this 9-year of the snake. For the fall season, it's specially crafted just for you guys for this time of the year. And it has a companion piece, which is the soul work guide, which is a way to integrate the lessons learned from the reading, and also to help you to further realign, reset and realign for the rest of the year. So the rest of 2025. It was a labor of love. A lot of hard work went into this entire fall reset special. So I would love for you guys to be able, as my light bean babies, to get your free copy of the soul work guide. It is meant to be a companion piece to the fall reset reading, but you can also use it independent of that. And if you want to book the fall reset reading, it is on sale through the rest of September. If you're a luminous light bean, you get the sale price and you get 20% off of your reading. So it's a great deal for y'all. And in addition to that, for the month of September, all personal private readings that are booked through MyTaropist.com, 5% of the proceeds are going to organizations that are working towards suicide prevention. So it is National Suicide Awareness Month, and that cause has a very special place in my heart and to me, Jess, as I have been very personally affected by suicide in my life. So I would love for you guys to support. There's Newbie Me. Newbie Me got a fall reset reading. Hey, boo. How are you? Oh, Brittany, yes. Thank you for sending me that info. And yes, I will be working on that for you too. And I'll be emailing you back, boo. Thank you so much. All right. Let me redo your timestamp, JoJo. Brittany, you'll be after, I think this is actually JR. All right, so 58. You went from 55 to 58. All right. So let's get it for JoJo. What's that new yummy good coming to JoJo for the rest of 2025 or September? Oh, rest of September. Sorry, boo. For the rest of September, what's that new yummy good coming to Mojo JoJo for the rest of September? JoJo. JoJo. So there's something here. It looks like you've got your eyes on the prize regarding something, some goal maybe, or something you're aiming towards. You're got your sight set on some kind of future thing. It could be a move. It could be travel. It could be something else, maybe creative or something that you're passionate about, something that you're excited about moving forward. Spirit's telling you have a little patience with that. So I definitely think you're going to get there. Like it's going to happen, but there may be a little bit of a waiting period, a little bit of a slight delay, or kind of, a need to kind of be a little bit patient in this process, what it is that you're waiting for or trying to achieve, or this goal that you've set that you're actively pursuing. It's feeling like it's going to come, but just be a little bit patient. Maybe it'll come during Sagittarius season with the temperance energy there, right? Which is only a little bit ways away. I know Jojo hates that word. He hates the P word. He hates the P word. No. Why? But I also feel too with this energy, Jojo, with the temperance, the good thing about that is being like good stuff coming for you this month is I feel like there's going to be some more peace in your life if things have been a little bit cuckoo bananas, or even if they haven't. There's an energy here of peace, of things being very tranquil, very calm for you, feeling very centered, very grounded. This is like, again, too, I always look at the temperance energy as that happy medium between like the like feeling very grounded and very like caught up in our feelings, right? So being able to feel both grounded and also intuitive and also kind and caring and open emotionally, but grounding our emotions and our feelings and not letting them like get carried away with, So let's see, boo. So you may feel like, a little zen in the rest of September. Maybe you're going to be focusing on emotional well-being, physical well-being, grounding your spirituality, doing more. I'm getting so much like root chakra work. And this is something I have learned, Jojo, too, is the chakras work in pairs. So with the crown chakra, its pair is the root chakra. And so it's really important when you're doing a lot of spiritual work to also ground yourself. And so it could be that in this month, there may be something there with you, being all up in the upper three chakras. There's chakras above those, but being so using your throat chakra, your third eye, your pineal gland, and your crown chakra, where you're also finding time to also ground and root yourself too. So let's see. Jojo, anything else new good coming to a Jojo? Strength. You gonna be working out? Why do I keep feeling like there's a health element to this, even though like not necessarily the cards coming out are strictly health related, but it's kind of feeling like there's this balance between spirit, your spiritual man, and then also your physical being as well. So like kind of focusing more on holistic health and well-being. But you have the strength card, so maybe you're going to be like lifting or trying to get your muscles stronger, but also with that strength card too, it could be that I feel like, I don't know, I get this energy of like maybe you've come through a difficult or challenging season and the rest of September is going to be easier, lighter. You've overcome the worst part or the most challenging or difficult part. Things are going to feel lighter, smoother, easier, peaceful. You've overcome whatever the difficult part is and you're stronger for it, So yeah, I'm getting a lot of earth and like, even though temperance and strength are fire and Three of Wands is fire, I'm feeling this like earth element with you. Like, again, focusing on physical health and well-being, maybe your finances as well. Just kind of like you're getting control of stuff, in general. Could be a Leo or a Sagittarius that's important to you. I don't know if you have those in your chart. I just keep looking at the muscles on this, like the haunches on this lion and this temperance, the angel in this temperance card. I don't know if are you working on like, have you been doing like squats? Have you been doing like squats? Have you been like not skipping leg day, JoJo? Also like buffing up, man. JoJo's already buff, y'all. I don't know if you know this about JoJo, so maybe you're just trying to get a little extra. What y'all talking about in here? Fasted for 3 days, no alcohol, nicotine, caffeine, food, just lemon water and herbal tea. Oh, I love 3-day water fast, JoJo. I do them regularly and they are so good. So good. Yeah, we still got questions. One more for JoJo before I move on. Auron. Okay, I see you, boo. JoJo. Anything else new, good coming for JoJo? Okay, I thought so. I don't know if there's like a holdup or a delay when it comes to a move or travel for you, but this is the second time it's kind of come up. So it may be like you're in the planning stages for some kind of move or a trip that you're going to be taking. So there may be like a little bit of a delay with regard to that, but maybe you're planning it. Maybe you're thinking about it a lot in the rest of the month of September. Okay, so I see that coming for you. Again, maybe later in the winter at some point, because you got Aquarius, you got Sagittarius energy. So maybe further down the road, you also have Leo and Cancer energy. So maybe even next summer. But it's feeling like there may be some kind of trip or a move that could be coming for you. Could just be travel, but it's feeling like there's a slight delay on that. But eventually it'll be happening, or something here that you are wanting to move forward, some kind of goal that you're pushing for. Again, could be a slight delay. Maybe something needs to cook a little bit more. Maybe you need to give something a little bit more time. Maybe you need to think about it or see a different approach on how you can achieve this goal if it's a goal oriented thing. But it does feel like also too, there could be some kind of a wish fulfillment here coming with regard to your work, your career, your finances. So, or you're going to be feeling like with regard to your work, you're going to feel like I've found my place. I found my purpose. I found my calling. So that may be becoming a little bit more clear to you also in the month of September. Okay. That's what I got for you, JoJo. Thank you, boo. Oh, you a Gemini too? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Hermione. Thank you, Hermione. You're so sweet, boo. Thanks for saying that, boo. Thank you. Okay. Greg K, I haven't seen you for a hot second. I was just thinking about you the other day. Okay, Janet's got a second question. Let me circle back to her, and then I've got JR, Brittany, and I also have here Auron. I hope I'm saying that correctly, Auron. Like Aura, but Auron. Cool. Are you still there, newbie me? Let me know if you got your email and everything is good with you on that. Okay, let's get it. So this is Janet's second question. Okay, good. Yay. And then I'm going to move on to JR and then Brittany and Auron. And if any of my members, if I didn't get you yet, let me know. And if you have multiple questions, like if you're tier 2 or tier 3, I can also get those on your other questions on the next live, okay? Or the next one question reading. So let me find Janet's question again. In October, do I see Ryan making an offer? 21 keeps popping up. Okay. Oh, let me get you a second timestamp. 1:10:10. This is for Janet. This is for Janet and Ryan. Janet and Ryan. Is Ryan going to be making an offer in October? Janet and Ryan. Will he be making an offer? Maybe not October, maybe Scorpio season. Death card came out, and then Queen of Wands. He's very attracted to you. That the Queen of Wands was showing up before too. I think honestly, if he were to make a decision that soon, the outcome wouldn't be so great. Okay. I think some things need to kind of, what's that about the Death card and the Queen of Wands? Maybe around, again, Scorpio season, which would be November. So what's the Queen of Wands and the Death card about? Yeah, he needs to kind of get out of his head, boo. I think it's feeling like maybe October, November, he might get out of his head. You might hear from him again, like he'll get unstuck. Remember, he was in that Eight of Swords energy before, when we were reading for his feelings. So it's feeling like something will change. He may get out of that Eight of Swords energy around, maybe fall, maybe even going into Sagittarius season. So sometime between like Scorpio season, Sagittarius season, possibly, or winter with that Eight of Swords. So I'd feel, which is Sagittarius season. So it's feeling like give him some time. I think like right now, what he wants truly is just to kind of like, he's been feeling lonely and sad without you. It keeps showing that, right? Like he's been missing you. He's felt like something's missing. So I do feel like with the Fool and the Three of Cups, like this new beginning for him, he just kind of wants to keep it light and fun for now. Just friendly, light, fun, not anything too heavy. Do you know? I think anything that feels like pressure or he is feeling pushed to make a decision right now is feeling like, whoa, that's too much. So I think if you can kind of keep it in this Fool, Three of Cups energy, for a little bit longer, just kind of ease into the fun stuff, keep it light, keep it fun. I think that will kind of help him as he's continuing through this Death card energy of like change and transformation. And I think he'll finally eventually like get out of his head, and stop overthinking things and stop, feeling blocked and confused. So I'm not getting October necessarily, but again, like I said, could be sometime between Scorpio and Saggy season. Or I'd say very strongly with this too, like that's anywhere from like maybe late fall or winter into spring. You might feel more of a difference with the energy. Okay, so yeah, girl, that's what I got. Right now, he just wants keep it light, keep it fun, keep it friendly, keep it cute. No pressure for the time being. For the time being, okay. Till he gets out of his head right now and fully cooks. Oh, did you agree? Okay, cool. Let me add you. I hope that helped, girl. But energy is fluid, so anything is possible. But it's feeling, that's what I'm feeling right now. You're welcome, Mojo Jojo. Taxes all year, that's the worst. I can't even, Janet. Oh, girl, it's like the worst. You're so welcome, Light Bean Janet. All right, all my light beans, y'all keep growing and glowing. I love y'all. If you guys did not get your second or third question in your tier 2 or tier 3, I'll come back on for you guys again soon. And for any light beans that missed today. So, oh, J-O. I had you JR. My bad. J-O, not JR. Boo, you're next on the list though. You don't want a question? Ask a question. It's all good. I'm going to move on to the rest of the list. So I've got J-O, I've got Brittany, I've got Auron, and I've got Greg K. You're so welcome, FG. And I'll check your email if you want to email me. I wish that YouTube could let us pin the super chats to the screen. Like, I really hate that they don't let you do that. Thank you, Jo. I saw your donation, boo. You didn't want to ask anything? Okay, think about it in case you change your mind. I'll go to Brittany's then. Brittany, boo, are you still here? And also my light bean babies, once again, don't forget to get your soul work guide. It's free for y'all. So please check the post in the members section. The comments has a link directly to the soul work guide. And you just use that code when you check out and it'll be free. And you download it. It's a downloadable PDF. So if you have problems accessing it, let me know. But it should be easy peasy lemon squeezy once you click the link and then go to like you're checking out, add the code, and then it'll be free. And then Luminous Light Beams, you get still 20% off if you want to do the fall reset reading. You get the guide free, plus 20% off the sale price. So that's up to you if you want to do it, but I would love to read for y'all. I really, really enjoyed creating this for you guys, but also like as I'm doing this with clients, it's been so rewarding and so wonderful. So yeah. Okay. And Brittany. Okay, what's coming towards Brittany? What is coming towards Brittany? Oh, and also Light Beam. Sorry. Your individual sign readings for the month of September will be coming out too soon. All right, Brittany. 1:18:10 for Brittany. Oh my gosh, Angel Reigns. I'm sorry, boo. Yes. All right, let me do Brittany's and then I'll do yours. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to do all my members first, you guys. I'm so sorry. I will do you after Brittany. I totally missed that. Sorry, Angel Reigns. Yes, boo. yes. Okay. Oh, I missed it. You did ask a question. Oh my lord. I'm sorry, Angel Reigns. I missed that in the chat. Girl. Okay. Let me do Brittany real quick and then I'll do you, boo. My bad. Okay. And you were right under Brittany's too. Silly Jess. All right. What is coming towards Brittany? What's coming towards Brittany? What is coming towards Brittany? What is coming towards Brittany? Brittany X. What's coming towards Brittany? Ooh. Ooh, success. Ooh. Ooh, nice. Okay, hold on. Brittany, I hope you're there. I did put a timestamp though, just in case. This is good, boo. Well, you have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You have the Wheel of Fortune, or the wheel in the upright. So it does look like something very positive is moving in your favor. You have Judgment. I'm going to clarify that. This is a big deal. You have 2 major arcana here. So could be some kind of like a big change or transformation, a big important decision that's made in your favor that's leading towards to some kind of success or recognition here that you're receiving with 6 of Wands. Tell me more about the wheel. Oh, nice, boo. Something that's taken a long time, like it's feeling like you've been in a very unhappy cycle, a very painful and unhappy cycle for a really long time, very disappointed, feeling like something that you've been really hoping for is just out of reach. And there's been, so many missed opportunities or so many losses or so many things that have been really hurtful in this season. And you're feeling like you almost like want to give up hope, and you've waited a really long time and worked really hard, maybe towards some kind of goal or in some direction, and just feeling like this is insurmountable. Like, I don't feel like I'm ever going to overcome this. I don't feel like it's ever going to happen for me. I don't feel like I'm ever going to get this win that I'm been hoping for, praying for, some kind of miracle to end this painful cycle. I need healing. I need a break. I need peace in my life. And so it's feeling like that's coming for you. To clarify, the Wheel of Fortune is the Ace of Wands. So it's feeling like with this energy, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, the Judgment card, like there's a breakthrough coming, right? Something that you thought you weren't ever gonna get there. You weren't ever gonna get to the top of the mountain. You were never gonna achieve this. You were never gonna receive this opportunity. And it's feeling like finally breakthrough, right? So finally, things are going to start moving forward in your favor. This could be you feeling better. So I don't know. This could also be, for me, maybe even health related. Doesn't have to be that, but like finally feeling like the energy is lighter, brighter, better. You're feeling hopeful. You're feeling optimistic. You're starting to see things moving in your favor, like new opportunities, good new energy. It could be also a great idea. You could have this aha moment of awakening around a creative idea, some sort of inspiration, something that inspires you. It could also be too, in some capacity with the Judgment there. I don't know. It feels, ending and breaking a painful cycle, but it could also be, sorry, I'm getting a call and it, okay. Could also be, return to, I'm hearing the song like, return to yourself. So there's something here where it could be connected to the past in some capacity. Like maybe it's not new, maybe it's new, but in a new form, a new shape, a new, you know what I mean? So kind of like, if you were to, like, this is just, I'm not saying this is your situation, boo, but like, say you were to like leave a place and you go on this new venture, but the path has been terrible, right? You made a choice like, hey, I'm going to move from, Tempe, Arizona to, Austin, Texas, and I'm going to start this whole new life and it's going to be great. And you go do that and it's terrible. Like everything is awful. And then you decide, okay, maybe I'll go back to, and then you get an opportunity to go back to Tempe, and you go back to Tempe, like for, you meet somebody, you fall in love and they live there, or you find a job there or whatever. And you're like, okay, I guess I'll go back to Tempe. And you're like, wow, this actually is like different than I remember it last time. It's actually making me feel alive. Like I'm reconnecting to a part of myself that actually gives me life and gives me joy, So I don't know why I got the like return to yourself I forget who even sings that, but it's feeling too with the judgment that the breakthrough may also feel like a reconnection to something that is familiar for you, if that makes sense at all. But I feel like there's more fire coming in, more passion, more energy, more a feeling of feeling more alive, and like things are actually working in your favor, like breakthrough. Like finally, I'm getting the big break that I've been waiting for. That's going to lead you to some kind of success here, right? Recognition, overcoming whatever this horrible cycle that was bringing a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, and healing. I feel like in this new energy, right? So there's a lot of joy and happiness and healing coming towards you. So I don't know, also, again, that's why I'm saying it could have been affecting your health, maybe your mental health, maybe your physical health, emotional health and well-being, but it's feeling like there's healing in this new beginning and this new open door of opportunity that's coming towards you, right? There's a lot of fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know if that's significant to you. Leo, especially. I don't know why I'm feeling like, because even for me to say like Tempe and then this like to look like the desert. I don't know if you are going to be going into some place that's warm or something significant could be happening around the summertime for you. But there's a wish fulfillment coming your way for sure, boo. The Star, the Page of Cups. It could be an offer or opportunity that's coming your way. An offer that you can't refuse, and it's feeling like that's this breakthrough that you need and have been wanting and needing and waiting for. Sagittarius and Leo both in the major arcana too, by the way. So let's just get really quick one more thing for Brittany. So then I got Angel Reigns and then Auron and then Greg. Anything else coming towards Brittany? Anything else coming towards Brittany? This was coming out before too. Wow, look at you with this energy. You could also have, I don't know if you're looking for love, but there could be possibly a potential new love connection coming your way too. Could be someone with Gemini in their chart, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, for all this fire coming through. But that is also coming through. There could be a new soulmate connection. If not, it's just feeling like you're coming into a season where you're going to feel like things are falling into place, into alignment for you. There's going to be a lot of joy. It's going to feel like a breakthrough. Okay. Harmony, peace, balance, a lot of fire, inspiration, joy, happiness. I don't know. It's just good energy. There could be a move or travel for you as well. I don't know if you're also possibly going to be moving in with somebody that you are in a connection with. If you'll be like moving in together. If not that, it does feel like you're taking this beautiful journey towards like happiness very soon. Very, very soon. Like your energy is going to feel really good. You're going to feel really happy, really joyful. But I do see there's very strong energy here on like possibly a new love connection. And I don't know that that's something you're looking for, but it looks like it may be finding you. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Brittany Boo. Could be like an offer, opportunity that's going to be coming your way, that it's going to be like make everything kind of fall into place for you. Like, I've been waiting for this. I didn't know exactly what it was that I was missing here. I mean, I think you do in a sense, but it's like, I didn't know what the solution was. but this is the solution, right? To what has been troubling me. I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay, Brittany. Angel Rains. Thank you so much, Brittany Boo. And I will be emailing you back. Thank you again, Jo, for that, Boo. I so appreciate you. Okay, Angel Rains wanted to know, whatever comes out for me, please. I will save the others for another lap. Okay, Boo. Angel Rains, whatever comes out for Angel Rains, 130.30. And then Auron, you're next, and then Greg K. This is for Angel Rains. Angel Rains. What does she need to know right now? What does Angel Rains need to know right now? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What does Angel Rains need to know right now? Okay. Oh, yeah. I was asking earlier. I don't know if you saw that, newbie me. Sorry, Angel Rains, real quick. I did. I sent, I fulfilled the order. So then it comes through a little bit weird. You might have to search for it in your email, but it comes through from MyTaropist.com. So it's a order fulfillment or shipping fulfillment, shipping confirmation or order fulfillment that'll come through for you. And I sent the link. And I sent some other links and some other stuff in there. So yes, you should have received that email. So double check, maybe do a quick search, like My Therapist, search My Therapist in your email. If you didn't see it, email me and I will see if I can copy the message and paste it in a fresh email for you. So yeah, I was wondering if you saw it. So I guess you didn't see it. Dang it. Okay, yeah, I sent you a whole big old long email. Oh, man. It was a long email. All right, Angel Rains. What does Angel Rains need to know? Angel Rains. This Judgment card is really enjoying coming out today. Ooh. I don't know if it's at all possible. Angel Rains, you let me know, boo. If Jess is cuckoo bananas and this is not what I'm seeing and it's something else entirely, but is it at all possible that someone that you haven't spoken to for a while could be trying to come back around to have a new beginning with you? Or have you possibly been manifesting that? An Aries, Gemini, Pisces energy, doesn't have to be that. I'm also getting an energy here too of, I don't know, it feels like you're in a really good place, or you're about to be in a really, really good place where you're feeling a sense of strength, like inner strength too, more connectedness to spirit, feeling like you may even start to get like messages like download, like your intuition being super on point, right? Let me say it like that. So your intuition, it feels like, is on fire. Like you've got this high priestess and this ace of cups. So here's the cards let me show you. So you got magician and you got the judgment card and you got the ace of cups. You got the high priestess. And then the bottom of the deck, you have this emperor and the ace of swords, right? You got this energy over here, which, yeah. So the first thing that I felt, to be honest with you, is that there's possibly this emperor is somebody that's trying to come back around with the ace of cups and the judgment right next to each other, a magician. Like somebody's trying to make a reappearance and have like a new beginning, somebody that you've already dealt with, but they want to have like a fresh start, right? But as I'm digging even deeper into it, it kind of feels like there's something here. If this person does come back, if that is in fact the case, I don't know if it's meant for you to necessarily have a fresh start, a new beginning. This last eclipse that we had, so let's get into it. So this last eclipse that we had, the lunar eclipse, was the energy was a lot around like ending karmic cycles, closing out old chapters, and moving and you know what I mean, so that we can, and this is all the energy that Jess has been talking about and working with ad nauseum, and this is also what the fall reset reading is, it was designed for, is for people in times of transition, of people who are wanting to close out those old cycles and chapters and like move forward with clarity. And so it's kind of feeling like a lot of people are having to do some, are being confronted with either aspects of themselves. So it's not always about old people, right? Sometimes it's like, okay, I see this pattern of behavior within myself. I keep repeating this cycle over and over. It's time for me to end this. It's time for me to break this cycle, right? I'm done with this. I'm so done. And a lot of people may be feeling that, like, I'm so tired of fill in the blank thing, right? I'm so tired of living in poverty and lack and not having abundance. I'm so tired of keep having the same person come back around and around in my life in a different body, right? I'm tired of having that same type of relationship. Or, you know, I've been in this relationship for 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, and it's not serving me well. There's no growth here. I'm not happy in this connection. It's not healthy for me. I want to end that. Or this career, I just feel so exhausted. I don't want to be in this career anymore. I feel like it's time for a career change. So it's all about like closing that out, ending that, to kind of manifest in and bring in the new stuff. And I feel like it's also bringing a lot of people closer to this place within themselves where they're realizing, like, I already had everything that I needed to break that cycle. I already had it all. It was already inside of me. And I don't need to be afraid of the future and where I'm going, where I'm headed, because I know, first of all, God has got my back, right? But also I know that there's more to my story and there's more to me than what has been in the past, right? The version of myself that I have been living and presenting to the world, the types of behaviors I've been exhibiting, the way I've been thinking. And some of this breakage goes back to like ancestral stuff, right? But let's not get into all that right now. The point is that for you, I feel like if this is somebody who's kind of presenting themselves to you in this season and trying to, like, it's sort of like, okay, say you were like, you took your broken microwave and because my microwave was broken. It's been broken for a hot second. Say you took your broken microwave and put it in a brand new microwave box and like regifted it to somebody. Is like, no, like, this is not an old microwave. You don't see an old microwave. You see a new microwave. That's what you see. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. That's not a look, because I put it in a new box. No, sir, no, ma'am, no person. That's an old trying to pretend like it's a new. Good. And it's not. It's a bad. Old, bad, right? So what I'm trying to say here is that I think you are being presented with this opportunity, not as a test per se, but as an opportunity for you to be like, no, I'm breaking this cycle once and for all. I'm done with that. I'm manifesting the new in, and I'm not going to be tricked and bamboozled and fooled by the old, bad, just because it's in a new box, because it's saying different things, because it's acting a different way. It's still the old stuff. And I know as soon as I say yes to this, that cycle continues. And this window of opportunity that I have in this eclipse season to say bye-bye to all of that is closed, right? So I feel like your intuition is on point. Whatever you're feeling or picking up in this season, you are definitely open. Okay. You are aware and you have a sense of knowing. And I feel like this is about you trusting your intuition and knowing what it is telling you, knowing what spirit's telling you, and trusting it, believing it, and saying, no, I know the truth. I'm aware. I'm in tune, right? I'm open and I'm aware. And so I'm saying no, I'm allowing myself to end those cycles so I can be reborn. And in this season, start manifesting good stuff. I don't need that. I have everything that I need already. Like I'm good. Okay. That's what I have for you, Angel Rains. I know it's a little different, but thank you, Mojo Jojo. I didn't even know you were still here, boo. So yeah, I hope that resonated for you, boo, because that was really, I feel like, the message that you needed to hear. Okay, so your ex is trying to come back around. It was definitely a karmic relationship. You do not want to visit again. It's been 2 months and you finally feel like you can breathe a little again. Yeah, you can't go back to what was just awful. Yeah. And I don't think you will with that energy. I don't think you will. I think I didn't see the energy necessarily in the cards of you having learned a lot, but there was a lot of energy around like your intuition being very, very tuned in and on, like you really, like you have an inner knowing now. And I don't think when people get from here, like intellectualizing it and coming to that understanding, when they come from there to like actually really having that deep inner knowing, that's when I feel like the change really happens. Because it's like I'm not only just clear here, because our mind can play tricks on us and we can get really confused, but when we have that deeper inner knowing, when our spirit person is aware and tuned in and tuned on and is connected to the divine and really can understand, like, yeah, that's when the change really occurs. Because it's not just intellectualizing the truth, it's knowing the truth deep within oneself. So that's really it. You're so welcome, boo. Hey, Jason, Light Beam Jason's in the house. Jason, I can add you on for your member question. I'm gonna go to Auron right now. Thank you so much, you guys. List is still open. I got Auron, then I got Greg K, then I got Jason. If he wants a question. He's a member question. And you guys, my member babies, my Light Beam babies. Again, I'll say it since Jason, I don't know if you just popped in here, but please do check your the members only post I did so you can get your soul work guide for freebies. Okay, Auron, I know you dropped a question earlier in the chat, my boo. There it is. I see it. Is it the same one? Can I get a reading on guidance or advice on my current situation with the mother of your son. Is that still the same question? Let me do a quick cleanse real fast. Okay, cool. I got you, boo. Okay, good. Yay. I see you, newbie me. I'm so glad. I was like, oh no. I actually had an even better version of that email, and then it wouldn't let me fulfill the order. I was really mad. So I hadn't saved the email. So I had to go back and like retype it. And I don't feel like it was quite as good. But anyway, but I still did the link to the song, I think, and then the womb card reading message, and then the link to the video. So I think I still got all of the main things. And thank you so much, Boo. I had so much fun doing that reading for you. Tell these people they need to get the fall reset reading, man. That was such a blessing, honestly. Okay. I'm glad it came through. Okie dokie. Which deck? Okay. We'll do this one. Okay, this is for Auron. Okay, there we go. Nope, that wasn't it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I just remember it. Now I can't find it, of course. But you just wanted to know the advice around the mother of your son. Okay. So let's get you going here, my friends. 147.20. You guys don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you very much. And let's get it for you, Auron. This is advice for Auron regarding the mother of his son. And you're a Gemini. What's the sign of the mother of your son? Advice for Auron. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Advice for Auron. Advice for Auron. She's a Taurus. Ooh, okay. So much Taurus and Gemini energy up in this chat tonight. Okay. Advice for Auron. Ooh. Well, I don't know whose energy is which, so take it as it resonates, flip it, switch it, reverse it in terms of the energies. You know what I'm saying? Your son's a Virgo. Okay, that helps. Oh gosh. Why do I feel like I want to cry? I feel like I want to cry. I don't know who it feels like in this connection, whether that it's you or her, but it's feeling like somebody really wants, I don't know if somebody here is paying child support, because I got my energy for like child support. And that doesn't really matter. What I'm feeling is that there's a sense and a longing that somebody has to um actually be a family, like together, like for this to progress forward, for somebody to, somebody is like wanting to give to this and um wanting this feeling and sense of like a full family unit. I'm getting the energy of like something changed with regard to your relationship and your commitment to each other. Like, I don't know if like things changed when you became a family or had a child together, and somehow that changed the dynamic in terms of the romantic relationship or the commitment you had to one another. Because it's kind of feeling like, I don't know, there's a slowness here towards like love. And I don't know if you've tried it feels like somebody's tried to give to this and wanted something to progress forward in a particular way, but the advice, the energy is like that there needs to be closure here, that there's kind of an ending of some kind of a cycle here. So like, I don't know if there's a divorce or there was a breakup, do you know what I mean? But it's feeling like there's somebody here in the connection that it feels like is still kind of longing for this to kind of um to come together, but the energy is around closure with the world card. Tell me more about the world card. Yeah. I don't know if you've done this already, but it's really saying it's time to walk away and end this. Um I feel like somebody's not giving to this in a way that um it's giving the energy of like one person's in this connect, like one person's still trying to give to it or nurture it, or one person's giving. I don't know if this is past energy, if this is current energy, but it's like one person's giving and in the hopes of there being some kind of a future, but one person isn't, like something really changed. It feels like, again, in this dynamic, once it either became committed or once it was like it became a family. Something really changed the dynamic once a child came into the picture, going the lovers, the death card to the 10 of Pentacles. And so it's feeling like somebody here really wanted still love, or wanted to kind of rekindle things, or to like, hey, we can still, I still have love to give and I'm trying to give to you. But it's feeling like they were kind of giving and giving and giving out of their own cup, but there's no two cups here. You see what I mean? Like, you got the 6 of Pentacles. Someone's being generous of their time, of their energy, financial resources, potentially, like, maybe love as well. But then there's somebody here that it's like they're giving and giving, but not getting anything back. Like, the love is gone, right? It's all gone. So what are you saying? I broke up with her about a month ago because the relationship wasn't balanced. Yeah. Yeah. And then she wanted to get back with me, but I didn't feel she would give me what I want. Okay. Then I realized I'd rather be with her than without her and be a family, but now she has flipped like a light switch. Yeah. That's how I feel. So like I'm genuinely holding back tears, because as soon as your cards came out, even though it's the energy that's heavy, it's not the cards. The energy I felt was really sad, like really sad. And now this with the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Cups coming out to clarify the world, there's that sadness. There's a sense of loss here. There's a sense of regret. There's a sense of, but the advice, you wanted to know the advice, it's saying, and I would love to see a family together. Me personally, if I was just giving you personal advice, like, try. Try for the baby. Try for your son, but it's the advice. I have to say what I see as a reader, and it's saying like it's time for you to know your value and your worth, and it's time for you to go it your own way. Um it's time to try to give closure to this connection, because I don't think that this person, the mother of your son, unfortunately, is capable, at least right now, to give back what it is that you're giving. It feels like you gave a lot to this connection, and I'm not sure why things seem to change. I can clarify why, but I don't really want to. Something definitely changed. Like, here's your connection to each other, right? Beautiful. 8 of Pentacles, the lovers. But then it feels like somewhere in between the lovers and that 10 of Pentacles, in between it being just the two of you and it being a family, okay, something changed or someone changed. Okay. So as much as someone has put in the work and the effort, or tried to put in the work and the effort to kind of get that love back, to get that cup back, it feels like it's been a one-sided endeavor. Somebody giving a lot and then the other person taking, but not really giving in return. The advice is the World of 5 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Like, if you're not feeling really loved and respected, and like you're being cared for and nurtured just as much as you're giving that in exchange or in return, it's saying it's time to walk away from it, as sad as that is, and to close that cycle. Is there hope with that 5 of Cups in the future? Let me shuffle. It feels. I know, boo. I don't know either. Yeah. Something big. Like, there was a big change. That death card isn't a little change. That's a big, somebody really switched up there. And yeah. Is there hope with that 5 of Cups in the future? I think it's feeling like right now the focus should primarily be on co-parenting. You have the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It's committed energy and X energy together with the Sun card and the Page of Pentacles. This feels like the child and the two of you. Okay. So it's feeling like right now the focus should be on co-parenting and raising the child and giving the child like the happiest, most, beautiful childhood and upbringing, and to really commit yourself to this child and to making sure that this child is raised with love, is raised in a happy environment, that this child is really nurtured, as this child continues to grow, that's where the focus is on you guys, on your co-parenting, not so much on the relationship and connection between the two of you, but put all that energy and that love into the child and trying to co-parent in a way that is happy, that's joyful, you know what I mean? Like, not bring any of that into the child's life, but to have a very happy, harmonious, co-parenting life. Not saying that it couldn't be a new beginning, because the Sun card is really positive energy. So sometimes, if you guys can be open and honest with each other through the co-parenting, maybe. But that is saying that's the focus in terms of your advice. Focus on that, on co-parenting amicably. You have the High Priestess. So for me, it kind of feels like the rest is still unwritten. Like, it's kind of a mystery right now in terms of whether there's still hope there for reconciliation, or you guys ending up together in the future. For right now, for the time being, though, focus on the co-parenting aspect of the relationship, not on trying to get back together as a couple, because it feels like right now it's not in a good place for that. Give yourself closure on that, and put all that love into that little boy. So yeah, that's what I got for you. It's not impossible. Also, I want to say, be really careful of, I just have to say this because I see it a little bit. Be really careful about engaging in any kind of like hookup with your ex. Like if there's a temptation at some point down the road, I don't feel like tomorrow, unless you want to have another baby, because it's very possible that I'm seeing the energy is there for you guys, like having a hookup and falling into some kind of temptation, and then her getting pregnant again. So just be careful if you guys are not actually in a committed place, to be careful of that. I see that you're oh, you think she might be pregnant right now? Maybe that's what I'm seeing then. I'm seeing energy around possibly like a new child. So a new baby. So yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Um Is there a new baby? You're a Gemini, yeah? Is there a Virgo? A Taurus, a Virgo, a Gemini. Boo, I don't want to speak on it, but there's possibility. But I don't like to do those kind of readings. So I'm not a doctor, but I definitely yeah, that's so if that already happened, there's a possibility. I'm not going to lie. There's definitely a possibility there. I do see a possibility in the future also of potentially you guys reconnecting, but I think and recommitting to each other. I see you being a really good father, and I see that being like the main thing right now for you to focus on, being the best dad you can be. There's such beautiful energy around your commitment to fatherhood. Oh my God, she may be pregnant or she's not. Again, if you guys keep messing around like that, there's a very strong possibility that you could be a dad again. I have the womb and the page of cups now, and the emperor and the king of cups. So yeah. Um just be careful, boo, okay? Focus on being the best dad you can be. That's really what it's saying. And don't for right now, not focusing on the romantic aspect of the relationship, focusing more on your son. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, all of your signs came up in the major arcana. And then some new energy. What's right now? What's the okay? So we're in September. Oh, I'm not gonna say anything. All right, you keep me posted, Auron. Okay, boo. You keep me posted. Oh my lord. Yeah, Jason can give you insight. Actually, there's a lot of single parents on this channel. So you are in good company, my friend. It's gonna be all right, boo. You're gonna be all right, okay? I see your heart. I feel your energy and see your heart, and I see just put all of that love you have into the kids or kid. Okay. All right. Big hugs to you. All right, Jason, I'm gonna put you down here after Greg. Mr. Greg, Mr. Greg. Greg, Greg. It's Gregsters. All right, so what's going on for you, my boo? I'm looking it up. Does Greggy's have a shot with the blonde hair pixie cut nurse office lady chick next door? Oh my god. Thank you so much, Auron. So many descriptors. So many descriptors. Oh my gosh. Okay. How have you been, Greg? What's going on in your world, man? How's it hanging? Do you know her sign? Okay, let's get you at 2:05:55 for Greg. Good, good. I'm glad you're good, boo. Does Greggy's have a shot with the blonde hair pixie cut nurse office lady chick next door? No idea what the sign is. Hey, Bo, come on. No, come back, Bubbas. Aw, come on, Bubbos. No? Okay, fine. Does Greggy's have a shot with the blonde hair pixie cut nurse office lady next door? This is for Greg. This is for Greg. What are the odds? Are they ever in Greg's favor? Are the odds ever in Greg's favor? Gregers. Well, I see your efforts, and look at you showing up in your own energy. Aries, you got the Emperor. You got the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Six of Pentacles. I mean, I see your efforts there, boo. You're taking, you're doing the dang thing. You're persistent, but not in a pushy way. It's a little slow, this energy. I don't know if that's this person, if they're a slow mover. It's not saying no, Greg. It's not saying no, but it's saying it could take a lot of time and persistence. Let's see. How does this lady feel about Greg? Are you very chatty? I don't know. She's giving this energy of like, he talks a lot. He's very vocal. He's very chatty. He's very like, I don't know if you're giving this energy of being outgoing or very talkative. Very chatty. It's just like, that's what I keep hearing. He's very, wow, this guy is very chatty. This strong Aries gentleman is very chitty chatty with me. He's just straight out there with it. Also, that's kind of an energy of like, he's honest. He's like, you're coming across to this woman as somebody who's strong, assertive, not afraid to speak his mind, not afraid to chat her up. Like, kind of, it's giving an outgoing energy, very generous. I don't know if you've been generous with her. Like, maybe you've offered to help her with something, like carry her groceries or whatever, open the door for her, or, done a little errand or a little chore or something like that, or given her gifts. Here's some flowers. Here's some freshly baked muffins. I don't know. But there's also that energy here too. So whatever you're doing, you're definitely making the moves and she's noticing it. Okay. So it may happen, boo. It may happen, but it's going to take some time. I mean, you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance here. So it's not like she's gonna, you know, fold immediately, but she's noticing you're giving her good attention. You're consistent with it. You're persistent and consistent. And I don't see anything that's really bad. There's something here about struggling to commit though. So I don't know if that's her, if she's got issues or problems when it comes to commitment. Maybe that's why it's taking a hot second, with her, or if that's you that's struggling with that. I'm not sure like what the intentions are on her end, you know what I mean? But like where she's at in life and what she's looking for, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it is saying, Greg, like there is definitely a chance. Like you got a shot. It's just it may take longer than you would like it to. You know what I mean? But I don't see her necessarily being closed off to it at all. Just slow. Just so that it could take some time. But again, the only weird stuff that I see is some kind of struggle or difference of opinion when it comes to like commitment. Maybe somebody is more traditional than the other person, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe one of you wants like a very traditional sort of committed relationship. She also could have Taurus in her chart. And somebody isn't really wanting that as much, so that's the only like fly in the ointment, to be honest with you. She could be like a very strong and independent woman. And maybe that's where it comes in, where she's like a little bit like, I can do bad all by myself kind of a vibe. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I really need a man kind of, I don't know if that's the energy, but she's giving off a very strong, independent, I'm very strong and independent kind of a person. So it doesn't mean that a woman who is strong and independent doesn't also want to be in a relationship. But, she's giving that maybe she's been single for a long time and she's gotten used to having to do for herself or take care of herself or, provide for herself, like all that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not saying no, just saying it could take a while. So I don't know what her sign is, but I've got Aries, but I feel like that Aries is you. The Emperor is you. I've got in the major arcana, Gemini and Sagittarius and Taurus and Leo. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let me see. I got a couple minutes still, so could be she runs her office. Okay. Well, maybe she is in the Emperor energy. That could be the clash too. If it's like you've got two people in their masculine, but I don't see that this couldn't work out, boo. It just feels like it will take some time. Tell me more about this woman. Anything else that might be helpful to Greg? Thank you so much, Auron. That's so sweet of you, boo. Keep us posted. Thank you, boo. I so appreciate you. Come on back and see us sometime. All right, this is for Greg. Anything else he needs to know about this woman? What could win her over? Oh. Does she have a child? Is she a mom? It's giving mom energy. If she's not a mom, she may want to be a mom, or she's very close with her family or with her pets, if she has pets, kids, something like that. So she could be a mom. Maybe that's where. Okay. She's giving like the kind of energy sometimes I pick up on if a woman has been married before and has been single for a long time, maybe the marriage didn't end very well. So sometimes if a woman has had a bad, and men too, but I think women more so than like, I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but in my experience of reading for many, many, many people, um, oftentimes, sometimes the woman is less like when a woman's been like really independent for a long time and not in a relationship and had a really bad marriage, it's not that they don't want love, but sometimes it's a little bit harder for them to commit again. Whereas men will be like, I don't know, I think it's harder sometimes, to be honest, for men to be single if they've been married before. They want to be married again. They may not think that they do, but they do. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense and not offending anybody. But sometimes for women it's a little bit harder for them to get into the commitment, especially if they're a mom and have kids. They can be really fiercely protective of their kids and really careful about who they commit to next, especially if they had a really bad experience. So if that's her, then that makes sense with that Five of Wands, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Because what I'm seeing, to learn more about her, is the Ten of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, with the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. And this is the second time the Seven of Swords has come out. So this feels like she has like trust issues when it comes to new love. So that may be also why it will take a little bit longer. You have to earn her trust. And if she has a kid, if she's a mom, or pets, because I'm getting pet vibes too. I don't know if she has pets and also children, but it's like her family is very important to her. She's very nurturing. She's very protective. And so I feel like the next person she's with, she wants that to last a really long time. And she wants it to be healthy and loving. And it's like you'd have to not just win her, but you'd have to give her the feeling and sense of you want you're there for the whole package deal. Do you know what I mean? That I'm getting that she's very yeah, she's big into family. Yeah, family, home. I'm hearing home is where the heart is. The very nurturing energy, protective, caring. So it'll take a minute, but I don't see why it couldn't happen. She's just, again, there's trust issues you're dealing with there with anything new coming in. Okay. Are you just attracted to me? You just want sex? Is that it? Or are you actually someone who can match my Ten of Cups energy? Right. So, all right. That's what I got for you, Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg. You're willing to work for it. Aries likes a challenge. That's true. Women can also be in their masculine energy, but a lot of times women end up in their masculine energy because they have been so independent for so long. They've had to step into their masculine energy because they've had to take care of themselves. They've had to, provide for themselves, they've had to be tough in the workplace to move ahead in their career. They've had to take on that energy. It's hard in this day and age for women to be soft in the world. We are preyed upon, you know. So, and when you're a single woman, especially if you're like a single mom and have had to step also into that father role for your child, you'll find a lot of single women and a lot of single moms who still have kids in the house, like strong in their masculine energy. And it's just because they have to be. They've had to be, but I don't think that they want to be, So yeah, it's unfortunately, it's like men get penalized for stepping into their feminine energy, whereas women feel like we have to be pushed into our masculine. We have to embody the masculine and the feminine, whereas men sometimes get treated poorly for embodying both energies, right? So, yeah. But it's true. There are men who are also strong in their feminine energy too. Okay. Thank you so much again, Auron. Jason, are you there? I think I'm gonna end after Jason, y'all. And then time is it? Yeah. And then I'll come back on again and do this again. I'll do another. The next one will probably be not subs only. It'll be anybody, and then any members who didn't get any their questions answered, or who had more questions that didn't get answered today. It's getting dark, y'all. Look at this. We got cool lighting happening. I don't know. It's mood lighting. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you mean, FG. Yeah. The toxic aspect of it. I get it. Oh, okay. I didn't see that, Jason. I see it now. So I'm gonna come on again and do this again, hopefully this week. And then tomorrow, hopefully new good, and all my light beans, I will be getting I'm gonna start doing the monthlies this week, probably like Wednesday through the weekend. So we'll see which ones. Usually I do earth first, I feel like. Earth and the air. I need to figure out what signs y'all are. I know I got a lot of air and a lot of earth in my light beans. So how does the future look with Pisces? I'm interested in going out for a second time this week. Woohoo! You're so welcome, Greg. Mr. Greg. Jason's got a second date with the fishy friend. All right, Jason, let's see. Oh, let me give you a timestamp. Okay, 2:21:56. Greg, I see that. I want it all. I keep hearing this song. I want it now. I want it all. I don't know who sings that or what band that is, but anyway. I'm hungry, you guys. FG, you crack me up. FG, you remind me so much of a Cancerian. Like your energy, like that I always feel from you, it feels so like a Cancerian male. Cancer rising or Cancer moon? Because oh my gosh, the Cancer is strong with you. It's so like I know you're a Gemini, but I so rarely feel the Gemini. I feel so much the Cancer energy. All right. Jason. 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 All right. Jason and the fishy friend. How does it look with this Pisces? What's the what is the it's Queen. Thank you. All right. How does the future look with Jason and the Pisces? Oh my god. Queen's a great band. Okay. I don't know, Jason. It's like, first of all, nothing bad here. It feels like it's going like things are moving ahead in a good way. But it feels like something may slow down. So you on the bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune, but underneath that you have the Two of Wands. This could be literally your date, the date that's planned, okay? Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, it's like it's about plans and timing of things. So it could be, you know, you scheduling a date. So I it's kind of giving me a little bit of the past or what's already happening, like you guys have a date plan to go out. It's feeling like things move ahead really quick. Like there could be a lot of conversation, a lot of chitty chat back and forth, but then something slows down at some point. I'm gonna dig into what's going on with the Seven of Pentacles. That could be something else too. Maybe a different energy there with that Seven of Pents, but I'm gonna see exactly clarify it. So do you live at a distance from each other? Are you traveling to see each other? Are you been talking a lot online? It feels positive, like the conversations have been good. You have some positive plans to go out. But what's the Seven of Pentacles about? Jason. What's the Seven of Pentacles about for Jason and the Pisces? Okay, so it's like you've got these plans, things are moving forward in a positive direction, a lot of conversation, a lot of forward movement, things are moving ahead. But then I don't know what happens here. It does feel like there may be like things kind of slow down, someone maybe kind of get quiet. If they get quiet, it kind of feels like they need some time to kind of think things over. Maybe it starts to feel at some point like it's moving too fast for someone, like it starts to move too quickly and somebody's like, wait, I need to slow down. Hold on. Let me think about this a little bit more. This is going really fast for me. It's kind of the energy, right? Let me take my time. Like, let's slow down, like pump the brakes a little bit. Let me think this over. So it kind of feels like somebody at some point might kind of put their guard up a little bit and kind of get a little bit cold feet, a little bit nervous. It's not saying that I'm not saying like an ending or anything like that. In fact, I don't know who this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Gemini energy. Like it's feeling actually the connection feels pretty good, Jason. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords. But lots of Gemini on this coming through for you. Also the Magician. But it does feel like somebody gets a little bit nervous, a little cold feet at how quickly it feels like it's moving. And again, takes like a little bit of a step back, a little bit of a timeout, or wants to slow things down so they can kind of think it over a little bit more. Nothing bad, not a hard stop or end, just kind of like a pause or a like, let's take it down from fifth to second gear for a hot second. You know what I mean? So, anything else regarding Jason and the Pisces? Feels like the conversations are good. Like whatever is going on with regard to the communication seems really positive. Nine of Pentacles. Keep getting the Magician. Jason, don't try to do, I'm sorry, I don't know why this is coming through. And if this doesn't resonate, then don't take it. But be really careful about trying to do like anything spiritually that's spiritually manipulative, if that makes sense. Like spell work or anything that would be, I don't know you to do this at all, but I'm just saying like this is a little bit weird, the energy that I'm kind of getting. Like just be careful of not trying to manipulate anything spiritually to have a particular outcome. It's kind of what I'm feeling. This is going to require like practical effort and intention on your part, not anything that might be like spiritually manipulative. And I'm not saying you are or you do, but I just feel a little bit energy of that. So like, you know, and a lot of people do in this community. So it's, you know, just be cautious of trying to do anything that might try to manipulate the energy spiritually, you know? It doesn't always mean spell work. It can mean, any other, like, sometimes people get really obsessed with manifestation to the point where they're interfering with somebody's free will with regard to the manifestation. Okay, so they may not feel like they are or think that they are trying, but you know what I mean, like anything like that. But this is, I feel, someone here, let me clarify this. The Nine of Pentacles for Jason. Nine of Pentacles came out. And the Six of Cups. I think if it's not with this person, I do feel like there is something coming for you in love for sure. Could be with a Cancer. If it's not with this person, it could be Cancer, it could be with an Aquarius. But there's some kind of a wish fulfillment that you have, I feel like, with regard to this. I feel like, again, this is giving to me that this person, it may take a little bit more work. It may take, again, practical work and effort, laying a foundation of friendship. This person may really like their independence. So they may kind of like, let's like take some time to get to know each other a little bit. Let's slow things down. Or you may feel that way, right? So again, take it as it resonates. I do feel like there is some positive energy around the connection, but I do see that there may be like a bit of a pumping the brakes or kind of wanting to slow things down. Someone's going to get cold feet, feeling like this is moving too fast. I feel like there's somebody here that likes maybe to have a little bit of their space or their independence, really wants to kind of work on, I don't know. I'm getting to that somebody here might feel like you've got to earn me. You've got to earn me. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing this. You've got to earn me. I'm expensive. Ew. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily mean they're expensive and that you have to spend lots of money on them. That's not, I don't think, what it means. But there's something here where somebody, I feel like, really understands their value and their worth. And it's kind of feeling like, you got to earn me. You got to work for this. Like, this doesn't come that easy. I don't know. But hey, good things are worth the effort and are, feel better once you've earned them and worked for them, right? No shortcuts on this one. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Jason. I hope that helps. Friendship stage right now, taking it slow. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it feels like that's what this person probably wants then, to like build the friendship first. But it doesn't feel bad, Jason. I see that there's potential there for sure for something romantic. It's just, I don't know, the pumping the brakes thing and the slowing things down for a minute. And it's like Greg's person. It's not the same energy, obviously very different people, but it's giving that, like, it's going to take a little bit of time for some of these people to cook. You know what I mean? But it looks positive. You're so welcome. No, I made my hands fart, y'all. Hey, Priscilla. I didn't put it on there, but I did close off the readings, but I will do one more. If you look at the description of the video, if I hear back from you like quickly, if you look at the description, you can do a PayPal, you can do Super Chat, Venmo, Cash App. So if you do want, and I so appreciate you and thank you. The free questions were for members only. And then for subscribers, it's pay what you can. So anything from 99 cents up. So let me know if you want on the list, boo. Otherwise, I'm going to shut it down for now, and I'll be back another time, hopefully this week. And I'll be doing new good also. And also probably another all signs as well. And members, lots of stuff coming. Lots of stuff coming this week. Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks. I'm so happy you're here. As I always say, I'm so glad you're here, boo. Priscilla, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this channel. I so appreciate you. When we do, so that's how it works, Priscilla. So when we do subs only with members, the members who are my little light bean babies, you see them with the little light bean emojis in the green. Those people they always get free. So depending on which tier, they get a free question. And then when I do subs only with members, the subs, it's pay what you can. So anything from 99 cents up for each question for my subscribers. And then sometimes I open it up for anybody for donations. Usually 11.11 is usually what I do for donations. So let me know if you want to do a donation reading. If not, I will pop off and I will see you guys next time. But I am happy to answer your question if you want to do a donation. And by the way, Scorpio females, and I'm not saying this to kiss butt, but Scorpio females are some of my favorites. Okay. I really dig my Scorpio ladies. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Jano, Jason, FG, Greg, Stirs, Auron. Thank you again for that super chat, boo. We had Angel Rains. We had Newbie Me. We had Mojo Tarot. You guys give him a follower and a holler. And also Janet over there at Soul Latte Tarot. Give him both a follower and a holler. We had also, goodness sakes, scrolling on through, Brittany X. How can I forget? Brittany X was here. We had Heather. We had Elle Reed's Tarot channel. I'm going to have to check out Elle Reed's Tarot channel next. Sunny D brought the solar energy. Shirley Martin in Surrey. I so loved having you in here, Shirley. Thank you all for popping in. Everybody who came through and said hi. Funza. So good to see you guys. Heavy Scorpio. Jason is. NFG. That's right. I don't run into very many Scorpio males. Okay. Funza. I like the chilies. All right, you guys. Well, I didn't hear back from Priscilla, my boo. I'm gonna say bye-bye for now, but if you guys missed it and you didn't get a question answered today, stay-at-home wife. Nice. How'd you get that gig? I love that gig. Jess is tired of working. Jess is tired. Somebody come and rescue me. I love you guys. You're a mom now. Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely a job. A job. All right, you guys, I'm going to pop off. If you guys missed it, come back around next time. I love to read for you. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book a personal reading on MyTaropist.com. I have my fall reset special on now. You don't want to miss this. I worked so hard on this, putting together this beautiful offering for you guys with the fall reset reading, the soul work guide companion. It's on now. And in the month of September, you can get it at a discounted price. The light beans, my channel members get that soul work guide for free. So I'm really, really blessed to have this wonderful community. I'm sending you guys big hugs and love. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.